The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to nought. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations. Psalms 33, verse 10 to 11. The psalmist tells us that every human scheme, every plan born of fear, every counsel of the senses falls away under the light of the inner presence. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught, because those counsels arise from the small, contracted self. They are shadows cast by mortal imagination, and in the dawn of divine imagination they vanish as mist. In the same breath, the psalm declares, "The counsel of the Lord standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations." This is not a lofty decree outside of you, but the very life of your own imagination. It is the seed thought planted in your bosom, the hidden source from which every form in your world is born. While the world's devices seek to bind you to limitation, the counsel of the Lord frees you to be the infinite I Am. Know that what seems outside circumstances, other people's opinions, the shifting tides of circumstance, is but the outpicturing of your inner conversation. When you still yourself and feel the reality of your desire fulfilled, you give voice to the counsel that never fails. It stands immutable through all time, sowing futures yet unseen, fashioning realities beyond the reach of mortal mind. Therefore rest in this truth. Every act of conscious imagining is an eternal decree. The devices of the people, worry, doubt, lack, are idle chatter. They have no power against the sacred thoughts of your heart. As you dwell in the divine imagination, you become the counsel that endures, and your world remakes itself in silent obedience to the vision you hold. When we listen to the counsel of the heathen, we absorb the fear-based beliefs handed down by headlines, negative rumors, and that familiar "everybody says" chatter. In that place of surface awareness, it feels as though external forces are pushing us about like leaves in a storm. Yet as we turn our attention inward, another voice emerges, the counsel of the Lord, that quiet, unshakable knowing of our own divine core. In this deeper state of consciousness, we dwell in peace, creativity, and absolute certainty, completely untouched by passing opinions or shifting circumstances. When we learn to shift our trust from the noise of outer claims to the stillness within, we discover an unassailable refuge where true guidance always resides. Consider that the devices of the people are nothing more than thought forms cast outward by a collective imagination. They assume apparent reality only when you unconsciously accept them, allowing their subtle force to shape your experience behind the scenes. In contrast, the counsel of the Lord is the inner word, the divine imagination at work within you. Its whispers become seeds planted in the fertile soil of your mind, and because they spring from your own conscious awareness, they take root and manifest in your world with enduring power. Within these sacred words lies the revelation that your true creative power dwells in the depths of inner imagination. As you awaken to this truth, you come to realize that you are both the sower and the soil, nurturing the very ideas you wish to see flourish. When a divine notion, peace, prosperity, or healing, is consciously planted within the fertile ground of your mind, it transcends every boundary of time and circumstance. Because this seed springs from the eternal self, it endures without end, standing forever as the living proof of your creative divinity. Each morning, begin by tuning into whichever counsel of men currently unsettles you, perhaps anxieties about money, health, or relationships. Then pause and close your eyes, inviting your inner counsel to awaken. Picture a scene in which your deepest desire has already come true, and allow yourself to feel the peace or joy that moment bestows. As the day unfolds, carry that sense of fulfillment gently within you. Whenever the clamoring voices of the outside world intrude, softly guide your mind back to this imaginal act, your true counsel of the Lord. Trust that this quiet seed, once planted, is steadily shaping the circumstances around you, and as you tend the flame of your own divine knowing, the external chatter naturally fades away. In this way, the ancient psalm transforms into a practical blueprint for modern life. Let the fleeting judgments of public opinion dissolve, and abide in your creative imagination, where true counsel eternally unfolds.